show you're about to hear is called Getting Ready with Shell, and it's a show about conversations with my wife as she's getting ready for work, going to the store, whatever she's getting ready for, in front of the makeup mirror, doing her hair, all the way up to the point where she blow dries her hair. As soon as she starts blowing drying her hair, show's over. So enjoy Getting Ready with Shell.
Hello, and welcome to Getting Ready with Shell, the pop culture show about nothing and everything all at once.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Getting Ready with Shell. This is the first Getting Ready with Shell since 1917.
Yeah, it has been a while.
But we've decided to do it. You and I are going to go off the pretentious podcast format.
Okay, what is that?
That's where you and I have opening gab. How you doing is what's in the parentheses.
Okay.
And we talk about stuff that we've been doing, and then we talk about rants in our pants.
Okay.
And then we do a celebrity interview, and then we do Facebook news, and then the show is over.
Okay.
And eventually, I'll write up a brand new show itinerary for us to do.
Oh, okay.
But it still will be over when the hairdryer goes on.
I don't have a computer to look up Facebook sidebars.
That's all right. I'll give you topics and you pick one.
Okay.
For today.
Okay.
And then in the future, you'll have your own.
Okay.
Aren't you excited to do a podcast again?
I'm thrilled.
Uber thrilled?
Oh, yes. Beyond words.
English words? So let's open it up with how you doing.
I'm doing great because I have a snow day today. I didn't have to go to work, and I love that.
And little does work know, but I have a snow day too. But I'll be calling them later to let them know that there's no way I'm going out when the mayor said...
The governor.
Or the governor. How's it go?
The governor says there's a travel ban. You cannot be out on the roads unless you're essential emergency personnel.
So what does that mean for us laymen?
That means unless you're a police officer, a firefighter, a doctor, nurse, whatever, snow removal people, you cannot be out on the highways.
And isn't that true that you need a special badge?
You do. If you're deemed from your job or whatever as an essential personnel or emergency personnel, you have to have a badge. And then if they pull you over and then you show them that, then they don't fine you the $92.
There's $92 fine for
Yes.
not achieving your goal as a doctor or a fireman.
Right.
And you wanted to grow up and be a ShopRite attendant and bag things, and then because you did that, you had to pay $92 if you dare go
I
to
watched
work.
the press conference with the governor about a couple hours ago, and he said there's only been 28 minor accidents across the state today, and that's probably due to the travel ban. The last time we had a storm and there was no travel ban, there was over 100 accidents.
No, that's good, but we've had 2 deaths.
Yeah, there were 2 deaths.
And why is that?
Because people were out driving and they weren't supposed to be.
Were they from other lands?
We're having a nor'easter. I have no idea. There were Connecticuters. What are people from Connecticut called?
Connecticans.
Connecticans?
Those who aren't are Connectidon'ts. Well, I'm doing well. I'm in a lot of pain because of the rain, and all the gain that I retain is mostly in vain because of the pain.
You're in pain because you overdid it over the weekend.
Yeah, thank you very much to my good friend, Bribben. Bribben is a good friend, and he took me all the way up to New Hampshire through Vermont and Massachusetts, and I had a blast. But I don't want to talk about that here because...
Well, you had to go through Massachusetts to get to Vermont and New Hampshire.
You can go any damn way you want.
So...
We flew up to Canada and drove down. I don't want to give that away.
Okay.
Those who are interested can listen to Please Stand By podcast because
Okay.
that's where all that's going.
Okay.
Well, now it's time for Rants in Our Pants.
Okay.
And now, let's hear some rants from our pants.
Again, we're going down the pretentious podcast template for those just tuning in.
Alrighty.
Thank you for listening. So, normally the co-host goes first, and since your name is on the show, why don't you go first because you're female?
Well, what do I have to do?
Because you're missing dangling genitalia.
Thank goodness. What do I have to do?
You have to talk about a rant in your pants.
Oh, man, I have lots of rants.
Well, you should see a doctor.
I don't know where to start. I really don't want to talk politics because I am so tired of politics.
Yeah, don't
Okay,
bother.
that's a rant that I have.
People talking politics or
Yes.
politics in general? That's a good one. Go for it.
Facebook is supposed to be a place for us to catch up with old friends and family or whatever. And then you go on there and there's these people, all they put are political posts all the time. And, it's been 2 months.
That's the problem. It's been 2 months. You're going to get that.
I can't take it anymore. So unfortunately, what I had to do, I was getting so much anxiety going on Facebook. It was causing
That's
me anxiety.
lack of depression pill. That's all.
No,
that is.
it was terrible. And all these people, because I have liberal friends, but I am not a liberal. And so people would be posting all this stuff that was just making me full of anxiety. So what I had to do, unfortunately, is stop following some people. I didn't unfriend them, but I had to stop following them. So now my Facebook feed is all the things that I enjoy, like my family, some good friends, things I follow about arts and crafts or recipes and stuff like that. So I can actually go on Facebook and enjoy it, have a lot less anxiety. And I just want people just to stop, suck it up, accept things the way it is.
Suck it up, buttercup.
Be a grown-up.
Be a grown-up.
And just stop the name-calling and everything else. I'm just
Can't we all just get along?
Yeah, I'm just so sick of it. I can't even stand it anymore. Just the world's going to hell.
That's a good rant. Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Kev?
I can't stand watching men become pussies. I can't take it anymore. And I don't mean it in the genitalia sense. That's not a direct to vagina comment. That is watching commercials of these men who are just so spineless goobers.
Men aren't the way they used to be.
Not at all. Well, and what doesn't help is the media, is that you watch commercials and the guys are always standing there with their fingers up their nose or their fingers up their bottoms, and they're just like, I don't know, honey. Whatever's correct, as long as you're happy. No, we want men to take charge like in 1950. Where they came home, and you remember how the wife would have dinner prepared, and the kids dressed a certain way as not to let me finish at least.
No.
Let me finish at least. As to appease, but not to anger the man who was out slaying the dragon all day and comes home and has to look at a bunch of whiny, dirty kids. No, get dressed up and get looking sexy and make my dinner.
I come home from work after me slaving all day. You're sitting on your butt in front of your computer playing shoot-'em-up games in your freaking pajamas.
You love that.
I should come home and have you dressed up with my dinner on the table.
And you're all about that.
Yeah.
You look at me and go, oh!
Yeah.
That's the first thing you always say.
I come home and I go, damn it. Why can't I ever have my dinner on the table when I slave all day?
Because we didn't hire a maid.
Well, I married you.
Oh, that's right. Because, and men, pay attention to this answer because it gets you out of a lot of trouble. But now let's go back in. Shh, don't tell her. I'm going to just tell you guys. But just pay attention. Honey, when you cook, it's amazing, it's beautiful, it's perfect. Why should I show up with my menial labor skills and attempt to... Not like you.
You make really good stuff when you cook.
But you make the most amazing meal ever.
Yeah.
Every time, and it's delicious. And I'll never be able to achieve that goal.
Yeah, but you can boil a pot of spaghetti once in a while.
I always burn it.
But you burn spaghetti.
I always burn it. So that's our rants in the pants. Now for a quick celebrity interview.
Okay.
How about a celebrity interview?
All right, Shelly. I know how you are about one specific actor who actually just completed Magnificent Seven not too long ago, and he's working on. Yeah, listen to you already. You're starting to perspire. So I was able to get him to call us, and he should be calling at any moment.
Oh boy!
Are you excited?
I am.
There's the phone ringing.
Should I get it?
You should, because it's for you.
Hello.
How you doing?
Denzel?
Is that who you want me to be?
Is that you?
Of course
course it's me. I was calling to say how you doing.
I am doing great. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well, pretty well. I'm so glad that you asked me to call today because I thought maybe it would be nice to talk to you about certain things that make you happy. What makes you happy, Shelly?
Talking to you right now makes me happy.
My girl. That's right, it makes you happy. How happy does it make you? Because I like to know.
Well, you're one of my favorite actors of all time, so it makes me very happy.
That's
Plus,
great.
you're just, a really nice-looking guy.
Yeah, I know it, my girl. You know what's true. You know what's true, and you speak the truth, and that's what I like about you.
I just saw you in The Magnificent Seven. I thought you were fabulous.
Yeah, I was the magnificent one, number 7.
Yes, you were.
You like the way I hold my gun?
I do very much.
That's good. I knew that you would. Shelly.
What's your favorite role that you've done?
My favorite role?
Yes.
That would have to be a spring roll. I like egg rolls and I like
Your
spring
favorite
rolls, but
role
my
in a
favorite roll is a spring roll.
Denzel, your favorite role in a movie?
You know, I was teasing you earlier.
Okay.
My favorite role in the movie to play is an actor. Acting is one of my
I know,
favorite
but which
things to do in a
movie? I really liked you in John Q.
Never saw it.
I really liked you in, of course, The Magnificent Seven. I thought you were fabulous in is it The Gangster?
Why are you looking the other way when you ask
I'm
a
asking
question?
Kevin.
You don't know anything. I think I was in The Gangster. What did you think about me in The Equalizer, where I played with the sound on a stereo system?
I like you in every movie you're in.
What do you like most about me, Shelly?
Because you're a believable actor.
Would you go away with me and leave Kevin for me?
Well, as sexy as you are and as handsome as you are,
Keep going.
no, I'd have to stay with my sweet husband.
That's a loss, baby. That is a loss. I can't believe you would go that way, but that's the way you feel. That's the way you feel.
That's
I'm
the way
glad
I-
you told me the truth. You know why? I'm glad you told me the truth.
Why?
Because no one likes a liar.
Well, I'm not a liar, Denzel.
That's right. You don't want to be a liar. Give Kevin my love.
I will.
And love to you, too.
Oh, thank you. You too.
Okay.
Thank you for
All right.
calling me.
Hey, you're welcome.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Thank
All
you.
right. Okay, baby. All right.
Okay, Denzel. Bye.
Goodbye. Okay. All right. Goodbye. I'll see you.
Okay.
Wow, you got to talk to Denzel Washington?
I did.
Jeez.
The closest I have ever been to Denzel Washington is his wax figure at Madame Tussauds. So
Oh,
that was pretty exciting.
Yeah, and I wish in the world you didn't have to lick it. Because that was just gross. They kicked us out.
Oh, I know, but that's when they have that statue right there. What can I do?
Now, keeping in rhyme with getting ready with Shell, we're going to go down some odd news instead of doing the Facebook news that we normally do in Pretentious, okay?
Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
Thief with a sweet tooth admits to robbing stores 3 times and 4 times a day.
Of what? Candy bars?
He keeps going into the 7-Elevens. Up to 3 times in 4 days he went. And each time, a gentleman by the name of Idris Allen. Idris, what a weird name.
Mm-hmm. I've heard it before.
Idris? Idris?
Yeah, I think there's an actor with that name.
Grabbed the candy from the store and brandished a knife. He was captured after he went back to the store, took some merchandise again, and left. The shift manager followed him out to the police that were waiting for him.
All candy? That's all he stole?
He used to steal candy. He faces 7 years in prison.
Jeez.
That'll teach you. What are your thoughts about that? You've had sweet tooths before. Would you ever steal for it?
I don't think I'd ever brandish a knife in 7-Eleven and go get candy. Oh my goodness. I think that person needs some mental health evaluation.
Poop scooper gets probation for using fake IDs and badges.
What?
Man whose company scoops poop for a living has been placed on probation after 2 years and fined $500 for buying fake Secret Service identification cards and badges online to impress women on a dating site.
So he's really a poop scooper?
Damn
and then
straight. He's 54 years old of, where is this located? Greensburg, Pennsylvania, I think. Christopher DeRuria was sentenced Monday by a federal judge in Pittsburgh. He pleaded guilty for fraudulent use of an official seal. His job is pooping, scooping, and
he didn't think a woman would be impressed with that, huh? So he thought,
right.
I know it's believable. The Secret Service.
I scoop turds for a living. Will you be my bride?
No, but I'm in the Secret Service. Oh my goodness. I'm sure he looks like he's in the Secret Service too. I can only imagine.
Here's something for us.
What?
A 200-year-old tavern moved from Massachusetts to Connecticut.
Wow. Why'd they move it?
Well, it reports that 100 pieces of a 9-room Woodbury tavern that had been stored in a barn behind Paul Bourbon's Southborough, Massachusetts home were trucked about 100 miles to Guilford, Connecticut.
Oh.
This past Saturday. The Federal-style building dates back to 1808.
Wow.
Yep. Mr. Bourbon bought this sucker, dismantled it, and hoped to rebuild it around his home. But the project proved too costly and too time-consuming. So, what did they do? Bill Butterly saw the tavern on sale online and jumped.
Wow.
Butterly, who has experience with similar projects, planned to reconstruct the cavern and use it as his home on this property in Guilford. Wow. A plaque detailing the building's history will be placed outside. Well, that kind of answers. I like to know if it's possible that he's going to open the tavern up, but I'm guessing he's not if he's going to use it as his home.
No, he's going to use it as a home. Wow, that's interesting.
But that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'd be interested. I wonder how he's going to do the inside.
I don't know, but I want to go up to Guilford and take a look.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
Man charged after leading New Jersey police on a 30-mile chase. Nah, that's normal. I don't care about that one. Okay, parents question schools. All right, there's a school that had a slave auction poster assignment.
Oh my gosh.
So, of course, parents threw a fit. Fifth graders that advertise slave auctions have been removed from the walls of an elementary school hallway after some parents questioned the assignment, of course.
Gosh.
And this is South Orange, New Jersey. What they were doing was trying to teach kids about American history. And, and they were trying to acknowledge the uglier parts of our past as well, so children would learn full history.
Well, yeah, but they could talk about it and slavery and stuff, but I wouldn't have them do an assignment like that. I mean, slavery is part of our history, and it was ugly and terrible, but, I mean, that's not...
Isn't that ridiculous?
Yeah, I think there's better assignments you could do. You could talk about the Emancipation Proclamation and have them do something with that, or who knows. But yeah, that was not good judgment on the teacher's part.
Quote unquote, we are being asked to put ourselves in virtual shoes of the people who subjugated others.
I know, but what does that do? That doesn't... I don't think that's right.
I don't know if it's... making posters is not right, but maybe having them understand that way is not such a bad idea.
Well, yeah. And, talking about it, that this is what they did, but I don't think they should have had them make the posters.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
Yeah, I don't think
it seems like if you're going to make the posters as a slave auction, then what you're doing is you're doing it on the white person's side.
Exactly.
And all you're teaching them is how to, auction off black people.
Yeah.
And that's not right. If anything, you should probably do it the opposite way so that you could feel the pain, not the disgust and grossness, and then be okay with that. That doesn't seem to work.
Yeah.
So they went the wrong way, in my opinion.
Yeah, mine too. Yeah, I think there were other ways to discuss that, that's for sure.
And all that goes under odd news.
That is very odd news.
Well, Shelly has a hairdryer in her hands, and she's getting ready to blow herself. Thank you very much. I appreciate this.
Well, thank you. That was fun to do.
That was fun to do.
Yes, it's been a long time.
And what I'm going to do is write up a nice template for these shows, and then we shall resume, because Shelly's in a comfortable position, and I am a comfortable position as well. And I can even stay in position.
But you just turned into, I don't know, Foster Brooks or something.
I sure did. So this is Foster Brooks. No, this is Shelly. Join us next time when Shelly says...
How do you like my new shoes?
All of Zerbinator's music and podcasts are under the Creative Commons license, which allows retelling and rebroadcasting as long as the author is notified and credited. For more great escape pods, please visit www.zerbinator.wordpress.com. If you would like to contact Zerbinatorland, you can send an email to instrumentally@gmail.com or give us a call at 571-408-ZERB or 9372.